It's Darius Bailey again. Beautiful morning. A little bit later. The rule of 72, because who doesn't want to double their investment, double the return of their investment? The rule of 72 is a formula that a lot of investors use to determine the length of time it will take to double your investment. Okay, the formula is expressed as 72 divided by your current interest rate, expressed as a percentage. For example, you have an investment with the annual yield of 8%, which is very unlikely for the average individual. What you would do, you would take 72 and divide that by 8% interest. And what that would come up with, I think that would be, did the math last night. Anyway, you do the math, divide 72 divided by 8. Not as a decimal, not 0.08, but 72 divided by 8. What that would do is give you the number of years it would require for you to double your investment. As you can find, guys, that's very rare with average investments. You're not going to get that with the savings account. You're not going to get that with the checking account. You're not going to get that with the money market account. It's just not going to happen. It's going to require a little bit more risk. You're going to get that with the stock market. However, it's going to be averaged. It's not going to be consistent. 8%. Let's say if you notice 8% on your current stock investments, that 8% is not going to, in most cases, in a lot of cases, let me say, it's not going to be a consistent 8% annual. Okay, so I don't think the rule of 72 would be a great tool to use for the stock market. All right, but I'm not going to get into all that, guys. Risk factors and all these other what I view as a great investment. I'm going to say that for a later video. All right. Again, rule of 72. Take 72, divide that by your annual compound interest rate. Okay, and that will yield the number of years it will require for you to double your investment. Okay, guys, I hope I was able to impart something that you didn't already know. If so, take this information and pass it along to someone else who can possibly use information. If there's something in this video you did not like, or you want to add to what I said, feel free to add information down below in the comment section. All right, give it a thumbs up if you enjoyed this information, and I will see you guys next time. You have a wonderful day, great morning, and an outstanding evening. Darius Bailey.